YouTube, we're back in business with the much awaited Dark Matter Ultra series. So from this video on until we are done, we're only going to be uploading our guides on the Mastery Camo and multiplayer Dark Matter Ultra. Today's video is going to kind of be an overall run through my tips and tricks, how to get it done the fastest. And then if you guys want more specific information on each weapon class, let me know in the comments. I'll be listening to you guys in the comments on what you want to see next if you need specific information on specific classes that you're struggling with. Now, just going to give some advice for those of you that are just going into it right off the rip, things that you can do to speed up the process. First one's obviously going to be having the best attachments that you can so your gun performs the best. And then secondly is putting a launcher on your secondaries. Now, you need to have a launcher on your secondaries at all times. Launchers are what are going to take you the longest out of all these challenges, and as long as you have them on as secondaries and you're proactively listening to what's going on, when there's kill streaks, etc, you're going to have a much easier time blowing through these challenges. Now, for the most part, on any weapon that shoots a bullet, the camos are kind of the same. A couple differentiating camo challenges like long shots compared to point blanks. I can discuss those in a little bit and best ways to do those. With that being said, the camo challenges themselves are going to be very similar on all guns. Now, the first one's going to be getting 300 eliminations on assault rifles, etc. Secondaries is going to be a little bit lower. This one is a camo that we're not even going to worry about, so don't even think about it. Just play normally, you'll get this one easy. Second is 100 headshots. Again, you might get to where you're 85, 90 headshots by the time you're kind of completing everything. You can just focus up on those last 10, but this is another camo challenge we don't need to focus on at all. It will complete itself while we do the other challenges. All right, third being bloodthirsties. We need to get 5 kills without dying 20 times on this weapon, as well as pistols and things like that. And once I run over these camo challenges, I'm going to jump into the game and show you guys where and how you can do these things the way I did it the best and the fastest. Your best bet if you're struggling to get bloodthirsties, okay, is to run an agency suppressor or a suppressor if you don't have it unlocked. And then on your classes, you can either run ninja or ghost. I like running ninja because I move a lot, so this gives me pretty much dead silence. The enemies can't hear where I am at any point in time, so it helps me get more kills, obviously because they're unaware of where I'm at. But ghost also makes it so you're undetectable by spy planes, so if there's a ton of those shitters getting called in, you might want to run ghost. And if you want to run both, you can actually come over here to the wild card and run lawbreaker. Now, lawbreaker isn't just overkill. It doesn't just make it so you can put any gun that you want. It lets you use 2 of the same perk from one category. So you can come over here, take tracker off if you'd like. I like having that just in case there's anyone in the spawn or moving right by, so it can kind of get you a free kill if you're paying attention to the ground. But if you're camping for those bloodthirsties, then having ghost so no one can see you on their spy plane is very useful, so you can continue to stay where you're at. Now, by any means, I don't condone playing like a shitbag, but hey, do what you got to do for the camo challenges because they suck. All right, I hear you. Now, following the bloodthirsties, we need 50 long shots. Again, I'll jump into the game and show you guys some good spots. Playing on Nuketown 24/7, but this one you're really going to want to do in the hardcore game mode. And I'll tell you what I suggest doing right when we finish these camo challenges. Next being getting 75 kills while detected. So when the enemy is detected, that means they are stunned or blinded by your score streaks. So counter UAV, equipment or field upgrades in multiplayer. So things like field mic, and by equipment being a stun grenade. I at all times will have a stun grenade on my class as well as a field mic, and I can show you good places to put that down here in a sec. But you guys will get in the habit of once you spawn, you're just going to be chucking those stuns, trying to get, you know, in popular areas on the map, you know, in specific lanes where people might be running. Then you can swing around the corner and try and get a stun kill. Because if you guys didn't know, while you have your UAV up, and if they're in your field mic and you stun them, that counts as 3 detected kills. They actually stack. So you want to make sure your class is, you know, perfectly optimized to be checking off as many boxes as you can at one time, like having our launcher, like having our stun and field mic, like having ninja and ghost for bloodthirsties. All these things are what's going to help you do it the fastest. Following that, you're going to have 50 enemies taking cover from you. Again, I didn't find this one to be too hard. I completed this one faster than others. Again, it's all based off the spots that you're waiting for enemies to play in. As long as 50% of their body is behind an object, it will count as a cover kill. So again, I'll show you good spots that you guys can do this. I completed a lot of my long shots and this one at the same time, and it's all based off where I was camping. So now that camo challenge will unlock at weapon level 40, and then you won't have another weapon level camo challenge until level 50. So just like our zombies tutorials, if you're playing and leveling up your weapons, again this year the hardest part is leveling up guns, right? I have a video I'll link in the description for the fastest way I level up my guns, my fastest XP method for season 2. But you can start going for all these camo challenges and things, whether you want to level up your gun in zombies or multiplayer or whatever you choose to do. you can start going for all your camo challenges around weapon level 40. Zombies and multiplayer, because those next 10 levels trying to get to the rapid kill camo challenge here to unlock completing the last one and any of the remaining ones you have at the same time, finishing your gun as efficiently as possible. So as we spawn in here, there's going to be a couple things to take notes of, okay? Now again, remember, we're taking our launchers as a secondary just for when any kill streaks, ground or sky, are called in. We can take care of those right away, or at least try to. We're going to have a lot of failed attempts with the RPG, the Sigma, things like that, but don't worry, just keep going. Don't get too frustrated, you'll get there. Now right away, once you join into the game, I like to come into my settings and on the interface here, turn my subtitles on, and then make sure your dialogue volume is turned up if it's not. Again, the reason for that is it's like a sore thumb sticking up on my screen, right? Announcer, enemy spy plane inbound. If I'm playing for bloodthirsties and kills and things like that, it's most likely I'm not going to hear that, but now that I can hear it, it gives me the chance to try and shoot down a spy plane, right? Because again, if a care package or something's gonna get called in, I could barely hear it, right? Like I'm playing the game, there's no way I'm hearing it. So again, the first camo challenge being eliminations, don't worry about it. Second being headshots, don't worry about it. Our next camo challenge that we're gonna have is the 5 bloodthirsties 20 different times. I'm gonna kind of explain how I like to go about those. I like to kind of play aggressive for my first, 2 or 3 kills here. It is hard point, so everyone's gonna kind of just push into us. All right, buddy, calm down. So there's our second kill, right? I'm gonna try and snag a third here. There's a third. So now once we get our third kill, we're gonna really slow it down. We're gonna slow it down, try not to die, wait for people to walk into us. And they're spawning behind us too. So just keep an eye on your UAV, right? Or on your radar, I mean, so you know where they're at. Play for your 5th and then again, restart. Restarting, we died. We're gonna get 1 kill here. We're playing aggressive. 2 kill. 3, and we're gonna watch our radar. They're spawning behind us. 4. All right, play slow for the 5th. No reason to push back out. We're actually just gonna come upstairs here, slow it down, see if we can pick somebody off. Hope we have a suppressor on, so our range is a little weaker than we'd like. All right, there's our 5th. Play slow. Don't tilt yourself and get 4 kills and then have to restart over and over. It's literally the worst feeling on the planet. So now we spawned again. On Nuketown, there's a couple spots I like to put my field mics. One being right here in this corner, and then on the opposite side, drop it right here in this corner. Another good option's in the bedroom, but this spot will pretty much never get grenaded or anything like that. And it's going to constantly ping. Once they come out of that spawn right there, it's going to forever be pinging. So get as many kills as you can while that's up. It's pretty much like a harp, a free harp while it's there. Another great option that I find a little bit harder, surprisingly, is in the bedroom on both sides. Just trying to tuck it away into a corner. But the thing is usually there's a kid on every team that's going to go up into those bedrooms. And they're always going to end up blowing up your field mic, I swear, like 90% of the time. So it's still pinging everyone on this left side. Look at this. Beautiful. You love to see it. There's another guy over here. There's a second. Now you see on the field mic, they're all on this side. There's another one. Oh, rip, we died. Anyway, though, you guys see that field mic has never gone anywhere. Can't forget to mention that you guys need to try and get in the habit of dropping stuns every time you spawn. So we're going to throw this in there. Hit that guy. There's 1 stun kill. All right, this kid's always in this corner. Yikes. There's our 4th. Oh, we're out of ammo. I hate myself. Now I'm going to switch it up, hop over to hardcore. You guys can actually choose hardcore Nuketown 24/7 as well. We're going to queue that up and I'm going to show you those long shot spots. I'm going to queue this up, show you guys what I do for long shots and behind cover kills. And no matter if it's an assault rifle or an SMG, I use those same attachments regardless. So the 3x scope and that SOCOM eliminator with the Spetsnaz grip or the Field Agent 4 grip. Now, obviously a no-brainer spot here are going to be window to window. There's kids camping in our house already. But if we back all the way up and get as deep as we can, if you guys just want to sit and do window wars, this will count as a long shot as well as a behind cover kill. Once they're on the window, again, only half of their body is going to be showing. So again, there's a long shot, and that's going to be behind cover kill because he crouched and peeked us. Now, other than the windows, my personal favorite spot is going to be the garage right here. This will be a long shot as well as it gives you some chances to get a behind cover kill. If they pop out behind the bus right here, half their body is going to be showing, which counts as a cover kill, as well as if they're standing where I am right now, this deep in the garage, anything that's a wall bang or behind this little half wall right here will also be a behind cover kill. Now, other than the exact garage spot right here, also stepping to the side just a little bit is awesome. You can also get a long shot on the window themselves, and this will also count as a behind cover kill, but you can see really deep into the garage there. So if you aim that deep, There's another kill, right? Just what I was saying. If you aim that deep, it's a long shot, as well as behind the boxes or that wall are gonna be behind cover kills. Also, another obvious spot is just running over to the side here where our other teammates camping, probably doing the same thing for his camos, aiming into the garage. You guys can also wall bang this. Not sure if you guys knew, but if anyone's running on the side right there, you can wall bang them and it will count as a behind cover kill as well as a long shot. So again, there's a nice little long shot for us. Does it get really boring to play like that?
It does.
I bet.
But you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, it's probably more boring to lose. Yeah.
Oh, it's not really. I'm chilling, going for camos. I'm having a good ass time. Now on the yellow side, mirroring some of the exact things we just talked about. Again, the garage to garage right here, if they're on that half wall, these other kids are the absolute just biggest shitbags I've ever seen. Going garage to garage right here, or even peeking the car, these are both going to be long shots and behind cover kills when it's behind the half wall as well as the blue car. And you guys can also try and peek right here. We're going to come up from the window, and you guys can peek the far side of the garage itself, or the window where everyone, my teammate is spraying me with the stoner, not paying attention, just shooting at bodies. Maybe he doesn't realize that his teammates are spawning on this side and he's on the other side. Again, for the third time, let's hope I don't get team killed. Okay, it's not our team this time. You guys can get another long shot just like we were doing from the window, but you can peek both garages. That's going to count as a behind cover kill as well as a long shot. You can kind of jump up here, aim somewhere where you can see all three spots, you know, sight lines, and then when you see someone move, just kind of whip to the side of the garage, go to the window, etc. Another obvious spot is kind of coming back here just in the corner. You guys can watch the side of yellow bus. Again, don't forget, once you guys are spawning, still use your stun grenades, still put down your field upgrades. The problem with my camos is my detected kills lasted until the very end because it took me so long because I was forgetting to throw stuns and put down my field mic when I had it and things like that. So again, listen for your UAVs from the announcer, put down your, you know, your field mic and use your stuns. Just don't forget to do these things. Just be proactive. Now, I briefly want to go over the launchers and the grenade launcher because, again, these are ones that everyone's going to struggle with. I can make a more specific video on these in the future. Again, if that's what you want to see, even next, just let me know in the comments. A lot of these camo challenges are the same, aside from the long shots that you need on the grenade launcher, which I wanted to show you guys in brief on Nuketown, how I got those done today. Now, same thing goes for these. So the last camo challenge unlocks at 30. The one before that unlocks at 20. So get these to level 20. I would suggest doing your launchers and grenade launcher, leveling them up in zombies to level 20. If you guys want to do it in multiplayer, just start working on your eliminations and trying to get 2 kills in 1 life and double kills and things like that, because the first camo you're going to need is 30 kills, and then on the grenade launcher specifically you're going to need 50 long shots. I'll go over that here in a second. After that, you just need 2 kills without dying 20 times, and then you're going to need 50 equipment score streak or vehicle destroys. A lot of these will come with the long shots, but you do need 50 behind cover kills as well, which I'll kind of go over in short right after this. And then the one that took the longest for me and is super irritating, destroy 3 score streaks or enemy vehicles in a single game 10 times. Now, the nice thing to be said about these is at least they stack, so if you can get 6 in one game, it will count as 2 times. And a crazy tip I found out midway through is if you guys can line it up exactly, if you can blow up 1 score streak with a Sigma, like a UAV, lock onto it, there's 1. Do that again a second time, your 3rd vehicle or score streak being destroyed with the grenade launcher or the RPG, it actually will count as one of these camos. Again, it has to be the 3rd. You can't get the RPG one in the middle. You can't mess up the order or anything like that. It has to be 2 and then the RPG, or 2 and then the grenade launcher, and you can do that over and over. After that, it's just 2 or more enemy players 25 times in multiplayer. Launchers, for the most part, are going to be the same. You just need 50 eliminations on the RPG, 25 equipment score streaks, vehicles, and multiplayer, 2 kills without dying 20 times, 25 ground-based score streaks, 25 aerial score streaks, which are going to be your hardest ones. This is what took me the longest on the RPG. And then the same thing, 3 score streaks in a single game 10 times, and then 2 or more enemies rapidly 25 times. Now on the Sigma, it's not going to be too different. You're still going to need 50 eliminations, 50 equipment score streaks or vehicles in multiplayer, 2 kills without dying 20 times, 50 ground-based score streaks, 50 aerial score streaks. Instead of 25, you need 2 times the amount, but these ones will happen much faster, so don't worry about that number. And then 3 score streaks or vehicles in a single game and 2 or more enemies rapidly. Now again, I would come over into hardcore, go to quick play, push your right bumper to hardcore Nuketown 24/7 and queue that up. They've somewhat nerfed flak jacket, but in hardcore it's still very annoying. You're just gonna have to pray that you run into people that aren't using flak jacket. And let me tell you, the more you do your launchers, the more you're gonna die, the worse your KD is gonna go, the worse everything, you know, your score per minute's gonna go down, your lobbies are gonna get easier because you're playing with worse players. But the more that happens, the less people use flak jacket, the more people you're gonna be able to get double kills on. So just muscle through it, power through it. Spawning in on Nuketown, there's going to be both sides, and there's really just one long shot spot I suggest going for with the grenade launcher. I would run over here, line it up with the garage, aim a little bit above the house, kind of standing right next to this, and it will shoot right before the garage. So right as they're walking out of the garage, as you can see, it's going to land right inside there. Now on the yellow side, it's going to be a little bit different. If you guys see this chimney, now my grenade launcher, I'm not going to line it up in the corner of my iron sights right here, but in that second little nook and cranny, as you can see, the chimney's barely poking through right there. If you want to aim it in there and shoot the grenade launcher after that, it's going to land right where I'm standing right now. So the grenade's going to come all the way back here. If by any means they're behind the fence or behind this wall or anything, it will count as a behind cover kill as well. Now, also with the behind cover kills, really all you need to know is the other people just need to be on the other side of a wall, right? So like if this guy's camping in the house, or if there's someone camping behind this corner wall, just shoot it at the ground right there, right? We didn't see him, he was behind cover. That will count as a behind cover kill. Now your double kills are going to come where two people are standing on top of each other, or what I like to do, try and get into the enemy house, get one kill with it, and then melee someone that's in the house. I like to play with my launchers a lot like I do with my knife. So if you guys are struggling to get your double kills and things like that, I like to run a smoke, kind of drop it, again, try and get in the enemy team spawn. It sucks we have to play against kids with M16s and 74Us with the anime variants in hardcore that are playing normally, but it's the world we live in. So again, we're gonna drop our smoke, try and get into that other side. You can even like pre-fire if you want, just like I would with the knife. Try and get in on the other side. There's one kill. Let's see if we can get a melee, just like that, right? There's a double kill. Also for ground score streaks, I would highly suggest coming over here and taking off flak jacket. Come over here, put engineer on so you can see any equipment or ground-based score streaks. Make it easier on yourself for when they call in things. It'll kind of be a bright orange UAV in the sky, or you know, a sentry gun on the ground, or a proximity mine that you can destroy, things like that. So we'll restart. We're gonna come up here and melee this guy. See if we can quickly get a second. Nope, we didn't. We're gonna kill that guy, pull this back out, slide, get a melee for the double kill. There it is. I'm telling you, it's all about the missile then the melee. It's much better than hoping and praying that you find two people in one launcher shot. If you get hardpoint, bless your soul, you better take advantage of it and spam as many missiles into the hardpoint as you can. But again, we're gonna play just the same with the knife, right? I like to drop the smoke. You're gonna be the annoying kid that everyone hates and complains about. We're running, we're running, we're running. There's one kill. We're gonna chase down the other guy. It's worth chasing him, trust me. I've waited for SMGs until this point because we don't play for long shots on the SMGs. We actually do the point blank kills. On the point blank kills, it's gonna kind of work the same way. We're just gonna try and get into the other team's spawn, just like the knife. But instead of using the knife, we're gonna try and get people to walk close enough to us to hip fire them. I'm not sure why my game lagged right there. So again, we're gonna drop our smokes, try and get close enough to the other person. There's a point blank kill. Don't push. We're gonna wait till he gets close enough. He's peeking us like a weenie, but it's playing just like the knife. Okay, so drop your smoke down, getting into the other team's house, playing tight angles where enemies walk through, and getting your point blanks that way. On your SMGs, since you're hip firing, I would suggest taking like sprinting move speed attachments for your grip, the last grip there, or any mobility attachments that you guys can have, as well as gung ho for your third perk, which lets you fire while sprinting. The point blanks really are easy. Just play them like the launchers and the knife. Throw the smokes into the other team's building, try and get inside of it, get up close to people, let them walk through doorways where you're camping so they walk straight through your crosshair, and you can shoot them and get a point blank. You'll die 5 times trying to get into the other team's house, but once you get in there, getting 2 or 3 is super helpful. Again, I can talk about face off and things like that in another video if you guys want to see SMGs. Just want to give you some good well-rounded tips that you guys can all take into Nuketown today to do any weapon class to get Dark Matter Ultra as fast as you can. So that's going to be it for the overall guide. If I missed anything, let me know. Ask some questions in the comments. I'm happy to respond and answer any of you, and let me know which weapon class you want to see first, because I'm happy to bring you anything specifically, whether it's launchers, snipers, assault rifles, things like that. That being said, we don't waste any time on this channel. We didn't waste any time getting into this video. We are almost at 50,000 subscribers in our first 2-3 months of being on YouTube, which is crazy. If this video helps you out, smash a like on it. Let's try and get to 1,000 likes just for the beginning of our Dark Matter Ultra series. It really helps the vid get out there. And if you're new, drop a sub. We're almost at 50k. We'll be dropping our little yeet beanies. So we live stream on YouTube every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. So if you're new, come hang out. It's super fun. If you've watched until this point, I appreciate you. I love you. Take care. Have a kick-ass day. Sleep well whenever you're watching this. We'll see you in tomorrow's stream or in Wednesday's video. The next series upload. Let me know which weapon class you want to see. Love you guys. Peace out.